Fans, well, some are happy, some are sad. As you can see, the Swedish fans hoping that they can pull off another great victory like they did in their last 16 game. But unfortunately, the English and Gareth Southgate came out trumps in this one. But tell you what, let's bring you out of Russia and take you straight through to London, where our correspondent Catherine Drew is standing by. Catherine Drew, thank you very much for joining us on SABC News Channel. Well, I thought behind you it would be a bit busier. Or other fans are still screaming in that pub behind you. England, 2-0 victors, they through to the semi-finals.
I think any minute now people will be pouring out to get a bit of this sunshine, but right now I can hear a lot of chants of England, it's coming home. There was a huge cheer when the whistle finally went and people erupted into that song, it's coming home, football is coming home. Perhaps a little bit previous, obviously, although people are very excited. This is the first time England have got to the semi-finals in 28 years. Now that, of course, in 1990, a lot of the players that are on the pitch right now, they won't even have been born, so obviously a very exciting point. Now I'm going to bring in a couple of people. These are fans who have watched the game. Phil and Billy, just come in for me if you will. And Matt, you're here. We spoke to you earlier, but let me talk to you, Phil. I mean, that was quite a match, wasn't it? What's your reaction?
Very comfortable, I thought. The whole game, it was like deck chairs and cigars most of the game, I thought. He lied, but no, really.
Chairs and cigars. In other words, we were relaxed. I don't think people were relaxed about this at all. It seemed to be a bit cautious, didn't it? But
yeah, first 20 minutes, a bit cautious, but once they got the goal, they played really well. And second goal, I think 10-15 minutes second half, wasn't it, Billy? And yeah, I hate to say it, fairly comfortable, although Pickford was magnificent and pulled off 2 or 3 fantastic saves, but yeah.
And there was a big cheer, wasn't there, when Dele Alli scored, because although he's not from this area, he does play in this area. As I mentioned before, we're halfway between Tottenham and the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal, so a lot of rivalry, but not today. Everyone is on the same side today. What did you think, Billy? You were watching, weren't you?
Yeah, it's just like really tense because like Sweden got a lot of close calls to the goal. Like they were really close, almost got in like about 3 times or something. But like Pickford's just a really good goalkeeper.
He's a good goalkeeper. Right, stay there for a second, Matt. Let's talk to you because just come in a second. You, I mean, next we're going to face Russia or Croatia. So what would you prefer out of those two?
To be honest with you, I think they're both winnable. I think they both go through. We've seen the big teams. We've seen Brazil, Argentina. We've seen all go out there. So hopefully Croatia, but we'll take whoever comes next.
Right. And do you think we could take either Russia or Croatia?
Yeah, absolutely. The way that we're playing at the moment has been absolutely fantastic. Some really good play. England are starting to gel well. So yeah, whoever comes next, I'm happy.
Right. Let's turn back to you, Phil, just quickly though. And what do you think about the next round? Are we going to make it to the final?
Yeah, it'd be great. I would prefer Russia because I just don't think they're that great, and we can always slip up against Croatia. But yeah, I hate to say it might be coming home.
It might be coming home. What do we say, everyone? Is it coming home?
It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming.
Apparently, it's coming home.
It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming.
So these are some of North London's finest singers I got for you here. And they say that football is coming home, that England are on track to win the World Cup. Of course, we'll see on Wednesday what happens.
One more question before I let you go. The reality is, England have gotten better as the World Cup continued, and there is now a real belief that they can do what the class of 1966 did.
There is a lot more confidence now. I mean, Gareth Southgate, the England manager, we know, really wanted to play down expectations. He really said, you know, didn't want that weight of expectation on these young players' shoulders. They are the youngest team in the tournament, between 19 and 32. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of them weren't even alive in 1990, the last time we got to the semi-finals. But of course, you cannot stop the English fans from dreaming, not at all. So yeah, a lot of people really thinking now the weight of expectation will be on those shoulders. We just heard it here, but it won't be an easy by any means, I'm sure.
Catherine Drew, our correspondent, speaking to us from Central London. Thank you indeed, and thank you very much for your time, and well, good luck to those fans. But Bafana are to the World Cup because South Africa would be winning it if we were there, I can promise you that much. Our correspondent there, Catherine Drew, speaking to us live from London. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take a quick break because we've got news coming up in about 2 minutes of time. Stay with us on SABC News Channel, but later on, we'll be crossing to Moscow, Russia, where our other correspondent, Dan Ashby, is standing by because the other match, the victors of the Croatia versus Russia match, which will be live in our sister channel, they'll be facing England in the semi-finals. Stay with us. You're watching SABC News.